collections, classics, customs, restorations. This is Crossroads Beach Shop. Hey, welcome back to the Crossroads Diecast Speed Shop. I'm Skip, and we're outside the shop today waiting for our next project to come down the road. I think I hear the truck coming down. And here we go. We have a Matchbox stock car, and this is going to be the car that we use for the Diecast International Builders July 5th, 2025 Demo Derby build. So we're going to get this thing off the truck, into the shop, and up on a rack, and take a look and see what we've got. Some builds coming up in the shop are the Four Horsemen Gaslands build in July 31st, featuring guest horseman Jody Sims. And then on September 5th, we have the Diecast International Builders Wild Wasteland build. And then on October 5th, we have the Diecast International Builders October Fest build. So make sure you click the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Well, we're back and we're in the shop here. We've got our Chevy Lumina stock car all broken down. So we take a little look at it. The body looks like it's all ready for a smash-up derby with all the scratch and play wornness of it. But we got a few more things we'll probably be trying to do with that. Chassis all bent up. Got a little bit of rug stuff in there. I think a few of the things. We'll clean that up a little. Bit. You can see some more of the fuzz from the rug or whatever was in there. I like those wheels. I think I'm going to keep those wheels on there since it's just supposed to be a smash-up derby car, and it's not going to be some type of cool custom. I'm not too worried about the type of wheels that I use on it. I liked it. Another reason why I selected this was because it already had like a roll cage type of thing in there that you would see in a smash-up derby car. Even though it's more of a stock car type, I still like it. So I'm going to use that as well. Probably not even put the windshield in, because most of the smash-up derby cars that you see don't have windshields, partly because when you smash into them, then the glass would come in on the driver and stuff, and you don't want that happening again. This is a pretty good build. I'm really excited about this because I have never done one of these before. I've got some of the cars. I have some cars that are smash-up derby, the Hot Wheels type ones that were the smash-up ones. But I've never done one. I've never done a car to make it for a smash-up derby, so this should be really fun. It's a little bit different. Thank the Diecast International Builders for being creative in their this year's list of builds. Again, so we're going to get this thing down off the rack and into the stripper and begin our project. Well, I've been working on my Demo Derby car. It's a little Chevy Lumina. Tried to bend a little bit on the wheel wells and stuff. I also took the Dremel, took my cutting wheel a little bit, tried to dig into a little bit. I saw this on Sharon Tarsh's thing. He did things kind of make it look like some dents in the side of the car, some places like that. Also in the front, I dug in a little bit, took off the grill, and left it. You can just barely see. I think if you can look real close, you can just barely see. There's a little bit of a lip, but just kind of, because you don't really see a grill usually on a smash-up derby car, or demo derby. And I also cut this back a little bit because I'm going to put some pieces there to kind of simulate that there's a different type of a bumper, homemade bumper on that as well. So we're going to get this thing now, get primed up, and get started to paint. Okay, well, we're back, and we're working on a Diecast International Builders Demolition Derby build. Now you can see, since I have painted it, you can definitely see the dents. I should say primed it, not painted, but primed it, and got that. And the other thing I also do is I took some sprues from a model kit, and I took some super glue and baking soda, kind of to make it look like that welded spot, put on the front, and I also did one for the back. For the Demolition Derby car. And so we're going to start laying down some paint on this build and move along with our project.
Later.
All right, well, we're back with our smash-up derby, demolition derby build. So let's try to see how quickly and easily we can take off paint. I've done a 3-colored one. So I've done this opaque red, you can see that right there, and then also the blue. All right, so we're going to try to take this off and see how well everything came out. Let's see if we can do it without taking any paint off that we put onto our car. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Here we go. And I think they come out pretty good. We'll keep it right on there, but I think it's looking pretty good. We will. I'm going to put some decals on there, and then we will take and put some clear coat over that. But yeah, so I think it came out pretty good. We've got a little bit of detailing we want to do on it too, as well as some decals. We'll definitely show you what that's going to look like. But I did the red, white, and blue because we're coming up, and this build is right after the 4th of July, so I thought that'd be kind of good. And again, when they put these cars in the fairs and everything like that, and they have crash-up derbies a lot of times, and so what a great way just to celebrate the holiday, but by having a demolition derby. Okay, let's move on. As I was preparing for this build, I had some interesting information on demolition derbies. They were first held at various fairs, racetracks, and speedways by independent promoters back in the 1950s. The sport popularity actually grew in the 60s, becoming a standard at county fairs and becoming a subculture nationwide. Competitors have traditionally used American-made sedans and station wagons, especially because of the 1960s and 70s, which were larger, heavier, and had more robust frames than later full-size vehicles. Scrap vehicles were often purchased from junkyards and private owners, usually for less than $500. Derbies have different sets of rules, often pertaining to how much welding can be done to a vehicle, the class of car. Drivers are often required to be at least 16 years of age and hold a valid driver's license. They are required to have a seatbelt, a helmet, and depending on a set of rules, some have to have roll bars and cages inside the vehicle. The vehicles are often stripped of interior fixtures, plastic, trim, lights, and glass, and they are often repainted in loud, garish designs on low budgets, usually using spray paint to mark in slogans and identification. Additional modifications include thinning and trimming the seat metal around the wheels, removing parts of bumpers, welding the doors shut, and relocating such items as the battery, the gas tank, and the radiator more into the inside. Okay, well, we're working on our DIBs demolition derby car. So I've done a little bit more work. I just wanted to show you some of the things that I've done on it. Again, after finishing up painting it red and white, I applied these number 76, just again American, holiday type thing. Tried to dirty up some of the spots, especially around some of the spots where the faux damage was put in. I also noticed that some of the ones, the car demolition derby cars I found, had the pipes were coming up through the hood instead, and that probably so it didn't crush the exhaust while it was running and stuff. So I got it, and I used a lot of weathering powders, different kinds, to kind of get some dirty look that's been on a track and it's been running around. So we're going to put this thing together, and we'll take a look at the whole build. Okay, well, here is my finished build, my Chevy Lumina demolition derby car for the Diecast International Builders Demolition Derby Invitational. Again, it's a Chevy Lumina. It was a stock car. I took it and I stripped it all down. Since it's coming up on near the 4th of July, I thought red, white, and blue was kind of a neat color to paint it, and I put the number 76 on the side in commemoration of the nation's birth. those tubes that are coming up, the ferrules that are coming up through the hood to represent exhaust stacks. I found some of the pictures online that showed that the exhaust came up through the hood instead of through the back, and probably just the cars got hit in the back. They would destroy the exhaust or whatever, so they did it that way. Took and weathered it after I painted the car in here, weathered it, and tried to detail up the tires and stuff to look like it's been on a dirt track and it's been racing around. It's got a few areas where you can see the dark areas where the car has been hit, the paint has been rubbed and stuff like that. I want to thank the Diecast International builders, Ron at Somo Diecast, Mark at Matchbox Marks, Caleb over at Opus Diecast, Cole at Kuda's Diecast Customs, and Dan at Dan's Chop Shop for hosting this build. This is a really fun build, and it was a little bit different, so it was neat to try to think of some other creative things to do, and got to learn a little bit about demolition derbies as well. I look forward to seeing the recap video later this month, and again, to all my viewers and subscribers, I hope you'll go and check out their builds, and as always, God bless, and thanks for stopping by the shop.